this short video, I'm going to introduce a new hidden prong collar. We titled it Leerburg's Budget Hidden Prong Collar. But before I get into this, I do need to say that in my opinion, the best quality hidden prong collar on the market, and I've seen a number of them, are the keeper collars that we sell. These are really a quality product, and I'll give you a close-up look here so you can see exactly how well they're made. Multiple layers of nylon on there, heavy-duty straps, heavy-duty clips that come together. The thing about it is that there's a lot of labor that goes into manufacturing a keeper collar, and they sell for a lot more money. But they're a collar that's meant to last for many, many years. But not everybody can afford a collar that's between $60 and $90. So this budget prong collar is one that we had made, and it's for people that can't really afford a keeper collar, or maybe aren't sure that they need a keeper collar. There are some places, and let me tell you the reason for those that don't know, there are some places that outlaw prong collars. I don't personally agree with it. There are places where pet owners walk their dogs on normal prong collars, and people, other dog people, come up and ridicule them or are just asses about them having their dog on a prong collar. Not every dog needs a prong collar. I'm not here to argue that. A lot of dogs do not need a prong collar. But I call them, and I've always called them, power steering on dogs. A prong collar is a tool that can be abused. No question about it, it can be abused. Any dog training tool out there can be abused. But when it's used properly, it is power steering on dogs. It can give a smaller person the ability to handle and train a larger dog. A dog that, and I always say this too in the past, a dog that's going to get a correction on a normal flat collar, let's say it's really out of control and it needs a correction on level 7, 8, 9, 10 for bad behavior. On a prong collar, that same dog may only need a level 2 or 3, or at most 4 for a correction level. But let me get into this because there's a couple of things that are very important with it. So let me show you some features on this. It has a clip, a plastic clip that goes together, comes apart, goes together. We'll show you a close-up of it here. There, I got it together. There's also a red button that you can push forward to lock it so you can't accidentally get it to come apart. But that's one safety feature on it. The second feature on it is there are 2 tabs with 2 D-rings. Very, very, very important that if you're going to use a collar like this, be it this specific collar or the martingale style collars that we have, that have 2 clips on it. You can have a close-up of this. When you put your leash on, you just don't clip it to one of those. You're asking to break that clip if you do that. The correct way to do it is to clip it to both collars, or both D-rings like that. And we're going to give you a very good close-up picture of it. I want to stress this again though. The correct way to do this is to have both of these clipped together when it's on your dog. Not, this is an incorrect way to have it on your dog. You're asking for a clip to break and come apart no matter what. Even though these clips are strong, if you misuse this and you don't have both of them clipped together and you clip on it or you jerk on it when it's a few years old and this clip breaks, what happens? You are in a scenario where your dog is off leash, and the scenario is you're giving him a correction for something that he shouldn't be doing, and now all of a sudden he's off leash. Then you really got a problem. Won't happen if you clip it to both D-rings at the same time. Very, very important thing. Something else that you can do on these is you can take and adjust how many prongs are on the collar. You can take a prong out, or 2 prongs out if you want. You can take as many prongs out as you want. You can't put more in. It comes in small, medium, large, and extra large. So that's the story on this. You can get this for probably 1/3 the price that you'd have the keeper collars. And quite frankly, honestly, if somebody would ask me, I would say, if you can afford it, buy one of our keeper collars. Hands down, buy a keeper collar. But if you can't afford to spend that much, go ahead and get this collar that we have made for us.